Hey guys, welcome back. We are looking at the USD Swiss franc today. Let's do a full analysis of this pair just to see what direction the chart is actually moving in. If we put our long-term trend line is all the way up here. Here we go, as our inner trend line. And you can see the market was going up in 1995, 93, 1993 to 98. Has this sort of has a climb from 93 to roughly around 2001. From around 2004, it's been dropping consistently. Beautiful waves, so plenty of opportunity for anyone who's looking. Okay, let's do some fibs to see what opportunities there are over the next few months to trade this pair. There you go, A to B. See, it's a deep retracement. So this is our D right here. A to B. This is our D right here. A to B, C to, and that's our D down here. Okay, so we're in a down A, B, C, D. Let's just mark these up. Oops. Oh, wrong one. A to B, C to D. A to B, C to D, A to B, and C to D. Okay, so we know what direction this chart is going in. We can see an inner trend line. The market is sort of messing around with this inner trend line. Stochastic is showing up. If we had to trade this, I think it's actually gone to a really good level. Let's change the color of this. Change the color to black. All right, so we've hit a nice level of past support, future resistance on this trade. The market did a nice sort of, if you can zoom in, gave a nice dark cloud cover, came down a bit, and is sort of flirting with this trend line at the moment. Okay. Let's have a look at our weekly chart to see if any of this makes any more sense. Okay. All right. Let's see what the full chart is actually saying. Just so, oops. Let's delete all of this. Delete all. Let's get some black. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we're looking at A to B, C to D, A to B. This is our D down here. Okay, A to, oops. Let's take this extend off. Okay, A to B, C to D. Great. Okay, so our next target is our 618 as it has hit a shallow bounce. Yeah, there we go. We've hit our D. Let's draw some more fibs and make it more fun. Okay, A to B, C to D. Great stuff. There we go. A to B, C to D. All right. Let's crack on, guys. All right, so we're at the 5 on this one. So we're looking for a 618. Oops, let's just make this smaller. All right, there we go. That's our D hit. Let's see how it's hit. That's actually our D right here. Let's minimize this. So it's quite a big swing. So sometimes you do have to minimize your charts to make things more visible. There we go. There we go. And let's just mark this up. There we go, A to B, C to and D. Okay. All right. So we're in an AB. We're in an AB boundary right here. The market is floating around this area on that weekly. Hasn't hit a 382, so we're expecting a deeper retracement. Is in a bit of consolidation at the moment. As to whether that's a trading opportunity, I don't think so. The most that you will probably get from this trade. So if you use these lines right here, you'd see it at the base and potentially look for buy trades to the upper band, which would work to roughly what, 700 pips. Would that be a trade that I'll consider after this? No, not exactly. It's not a trade I'm looking for. But what I can do is on the daily is see if on the sort of 2 hourly, see if I can get some potential buy options. If I get some buy options, then great. If I see a fib, it will be a high risk trade to take. But it's better, I wouldn't. Let's take this big swing right here. I wouldn't necessarily take a trade, guys, based on this is a deep retracement. Our 18 is here. I wouldn't take a trade on this because in my perception, I know in advance that it will be a high risk trade. So I wouldn't necessarily, or I would get in on a trade, on a potential buy trade, but look for opportunities, if that makes any sense. Because if you could see here, there's a little bit of a break of a counter trend line right here, and if we draw some fibs heading up, we're looking for up move on a smaller chart. On a smaller chart, I'll expect a retracement because at the moment it doesn't look like it's retracing and it's giving me some resistance round about, silly me, round about the 2.7 right here. So let's see what the bigger chart says, that the smaller chart says. Okay, let's move on to the 2 hour. All right, now let's look at this. Oops. We can keep going back and make sense of this chart. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. A to B. A to B. A to B. Oops. A to B. C to D. All right. Let's see where our next D is. A to B. There we go. Our D's been hit. It's a shallow bounce. All right. C daisy. There we go. A to B. Oopsie. There we go. A to B, C to D. Okay. Let's move on. All right. Our A will be taken out, will it? Let's just double check. Yes, it has done. All right. So we're looking for our next down move. All right. There's our next down move. We're going A to B. Let's make this a bit smaller. All right. Alright. Let's just make sure we get it right. Okay. Alright, so it's hit our D. Shallow 382 bounce on this one as well. Okay. Oopsie daisy. So a quick trigger finger me. I think I was born in the West. I thought that was funny. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, let's see what this says. Did it hit the 786? No, shy. Oops, the shy of the 786. Still, so we're still looking for a 618 retracement. There we go. That's our 618 retracement. I would have hated to be in this trade. I would have been happy if I got in here. But I wouldn't have been happy to be in this trade at all. The amount of waiting. Oh my god. You know, you're looking at what, at least a few months here. Alright, so A to B. Alright, let's just there we go, pull this down to 618. So we're looking for, oops, 618 here. Okay, so for a while now, the market's been doing this. This is all in the AB boundary on a 2-hour. So you haven't actually gotten a D. We know it's in a down D. Would I bother with this trade? Hell to the no. I think it will be counterproductive, and it's difficult to trade this pair. I mean, the most opportunity I can suggest is scalping trades, because there's, well, there isn't even much. It's like swimming in the rapids. It's not a trade I'd consider. I hope that was useful. Thank you for watching. FX Sunny out.